Hello and welcome to Perspectiva. I am Tom Philpot. Now, Pakistan has taken a major step towards strengthening its digital economy with the launch of the Karakoram-01, the country's largest purpose-built AI-ready data centre. Developed by SKY47 in collaboration with the ZTE Corporation, the facility represents a significant investment in Pakistan's digital infrastructure and is expected to support the growing demand for cloud computing, AI, machine learning and high-performance computing. Well, the Tier 3 data centre has a total capacity of 8.5 megawatts and has been designed to provide secure, reliable and scalable digital services for business, government institutions and technology companies. Well, as digital transformation accelerates across industries, facilities like the Karakoram-01 will play an increasingly important role in processing, storing and protecting large volumes of data within the country. Now, one of the key advantages of the new data centre is its support for sovereign cloud infrastructure. This means sensitive national and commercial data can be stored and managed domestically, helping strengthen data security, improve compliance with local regulations and reduce dependence on overseas data hosting. While the facility also incorporates advanced technologies, including cold plate liquid cooling, intelligence power management systems and modular infrastructure that can be expanded as computing demand continues to grow. With these features make it capable of supporting next-generation AI applications that require high-density computing power while maintaining greater energy efficiency. Industry experts say the development marks an important milestone in Pakistan's digital journey. As businesses increasingly adopt AI intelligence and cloud-based technologies, access to modern data centres is becoming essential for innovation, digital services, financial technology, e-commerce, education and government operations. But beyond supporting existing industries, the project is also expected to encourage further investment in Pakistan's technology sector by providing a world-class digital infrastructure that meets the international standards. Reliable local data hosting can improve service performance, reduce network latency and create new opportunities for technology startups and enterprises developing AI-driven solutions. Well, the launch of Pakistan's largest AI-ready data centre reflects the country's growing focus on building a stronger digital ecosystem capable of supporting future technological advancements. As demand for digital services does continue to rise, investments in modern infrastructure such as for Karakoram-01 are expected to play a vital role in accelerating innovation, strengthening cybersecurity, expanding cloud services and supporting Pakistan's long-term vision of becoming a competitive digital economy. Well, to discuss what Pakistan's largest AI-ready data centre means for the country's digital future, for cloud infrastructure, AI and the opportunities it could mean to create business, innovation and investment, we're joined by Dr. Amara Aftab, an AI ecosystem builder. Hello and welcome to Perspectiva. So to begin, what makes the Karakoram-01 different from the conventional data centres and why has it been described as a landmark for Pakistan's digital infrastructure?
First of all, thanks for having me here. And with respect to the question, I just want to share that Karakoram is different because it's not designed only for conventional storage for hosting. It is purpose-built AI-ready Tier 3 data center designed for artificial intelligence, machine learning, high-performance computing, and cloud workloads. The facility has around 8.5 megawatts of power capacity, and it can support high-density AI racks of 50 kilowatts, which is particularly important for GPU-intensive computing. Another important feature is its advanced liquid cooling technology. AI system generates significantly more heat than a traditional server. So cooling is now becoming a part of the computing architecture itself. For Pakistan, this is significant because the AI revolution is not only about software now.
Well, how will this facility support Pakistan's growing adoption of artificial intelligence, cloud computing and emerging digital technologies?
Okay, so AI fundamentally required three things, right? Data, computing power, and human talent. Pakistan already has growing technology workforce and a large amount of digital data infrastructure like Karakoram-01 strengthen the compute side of that equation, I believe. So modern AI application, particularly generative AI, large language models, computer vision, and predictive analytics require GPU accelerated computing, high-speed networking, scalable storage, and reliable cloud infrastructure. So having more of that capacity inside Pakistan can help business and institutions move from simply experimenting with AI towards deploying AI at scale. It can also support the technologies such as digital twin, intelligent automation, cybersecurity analytics, machine learning, and enterprise generative AI. And also, in our Pakistan national AI policy, also target 1 million AI professionals trained on AI by 2030. And if we are deploying that level of human capital, so we also need the infrastructure where those professionals can build, train, and deploy AI solutions. And there are a lot of private organizations also who are working a lot on building such kind of AI workforce. So the opportunity is to bring talent and computing capacity together and create stronger domestic AI ecosystem, I believe.
Well, the concept of a sovereign cloud is becoming increasingly important. What does it mean, and how does this data center contribute to data sovereignty and national security?
Okay, so when we talk about sovereignty, so when there is a data, there is definitely another word, which is sovereignty. So when data comes in, sovereignty should be there. So a sovereign cloud essentially means having the ability to store, process, and govern important data within the country's own jurisdiction and regulatory framework. This becomes particularly important for government information, financial data, healthcare records, citizens' data, and other sensitive and strategic informations. So Karakoram-01 provide local infrastructure that can support sovereign cloud, which means Pakistani organizations can have greater control over data residency, access management, security disaster, recovery, and business continuity. So from a national security perspective, I believe the domestic cloud capacity also strengthens digital resilience, and it provides a greater capability to operate important digital service within Pakistan. And yes, our Pakistan cloud first policy is already moving the country in this direction, particularly around cloud adoption, security standards, and data classifications. So sovereign cloud should not be seen as a separating Pakistan from the global technology ecosystem. It is all about giving Pakistan a greater strategic control, choice, and resilience over its most important digital asset, because data now is a new oil, and that's the most important asset for the country.
But what impact will Pakistan's largest AI-ready data center have on business startups, on government institutions, and the country's technology ecosystem?
Okay, so I love that question because everyone is looking for that what kind of impact it will create. So in my opinion, the real value of data center is not simply the infrastructure itself, okay? So the real value is what businesses, startups, and institutions can build on top of the infrastructure. So when we talk about business, so stronger local cloud and AI infrastructure can accelerate digital transformation. Like BFSI can use it, or when we talk about specifically for the banks, so banks can use AI for fraud detection and risk analytics. Manufacturers can use it for the predictive analysis and computer vision. Logistic companies can use it for the route optimization, and healthcare organization can develop intelligent diagnostic and analytics system. And if we talk about the startups, so this creates the opportunity to build more sophisticated AI SaaS platforms, fintech solutions, health tech applications, cybersecurity product, and local language AI solutions. Because definitely when we talk about the local language, we have a lot of regional languages. Not everyone can understand English language, right? And not everyone can understand the Urdu language. So the regional language is very important. So if we have our own data center and our own national data center, we can also train people or also train our models on our own regional languages. And I think when the government institution can also use secure infrastructure for digital public services. data-driven policymaking, smart governance, and AI-enabled citizen services. And in Pakistan, we are already working a lot when it comes to digitalizing or smart city projects and all, okay? And Pakistan already had approximately more than 34,000 registered IT and IT-enabled services companies registered like by 2026 March. So there's already an ecosystem that can benefit from stronger digital infrastructure. And the opportunity now is for Pakistan to move further up the technology value chain from providing technology services towards building AI products, cloud platform, and I believe intellectual property also.
As AI applications demand a massive computing power, how has Karakoram-01 been designed to meet these future requirements while remaining energy efficient?
That's a very, very important question, and it's not only for Karakoram-01, it's for all the data center all around the globe. So let me focus towards for the Karakoram-01 especially. That AI has completely changed the architecture of modern data center because GPUs and AI accelerators require significantly more power density, cooling capacity, and network performance than conventional computing. So I believe oh, yes, I'm sure. Karakoram has been designed specifically around those requirements. They have done amazing research on that, and it has approximately 8.5 megawatts of total power capacity and support high-density AI racks up to 50 kilowatts, which is a lot. And one of the most important technical feature is the cold plate liquid cooling. Instead of relying only on the conventional ACs, required cooling removes heat much closer to the processor and GPU level. It also uses technologies such as intelligent power distribution and modular power architecture, which are important for managing high density computing efficiency. And this is particularly important in modern AI infrastructure. Cooling is no longer simply a facilities issue. Cooling has become a part of the compute architecture. So Pakistan is also expanding renewable energy and grid capacity, which creates an opportunity in the future to increasingly connect AI infrastructure with solar, wind, cleaner energy resources. So the long-term direction should be more compute, but also smarter and increasingly energy efficient compute. Yeah.
So can this project help attract foreign investment and position Pakistan as a regional hub for digital technology, infrastructure and cloud services?
Yes, absolutely. I'm sure. Because digital infrastructure is increasingly becoming an important factor in international technology investment decisions. Because I'm running a global AI community and I interact with a lot of AI experts globally. So when we talk about the global interactions, so when global companies evaluate a market, they look at the computing capacity, connectivity, skill talent, cloud infrastructure, cybersecurity, market size, and scalability. And Karakoram-01 strengthens Pakistan's position in that equation. And that's my belief. Because Pakistan has also a strategically important geographic position, connecting South Asia, China, Central Asia, and Middle East, which can become increasingly valuable as the regional digital connectivity expands. And another positive aspect, which I believe is that Karakoram-01 itself represent international technology collaboration between SKY47 and ZTE, bringing global data center technology into Pakistan. And the broader vision is also include the data center infrastructure across cities such as Islamabad, Karachi, and Lahore. And that is the most important part because this is this will because successful technology hub are usually built through connected infrastructure ecosystem rather than isolated facilities. That's why we always talk about the AI ecosystem. And so project like this, I believe, can send an important signal internationally that Pakistan is serious about participating not only in the software economy, but also in the infrastructure economy behind AI and cloud computing.
Well, what opportunities could this development create in terms of employment, innovation, digital skills, and the growth of Pakistan's IT exports?
This could create opportunities, like at several level, I believe, because okay, let's go one by one. I believe first should be the sophisticated AI infrastructure creates the demand for new skills such as AI engineers, machine learning engineers, cloud architecture, cybersecurity, DevOps, MLOps, data engineering, networking, and data center operations. And the second, I believe that it enables us, it enables a startup enterprise to build a more advanced digital product, which creates additional employment beyond the data center itself. And a third, I believe it can encourage universities, definitely our youth, and the training institutions to develop skill that are more closely aligned with our future technology economy. And I have witnessed there's a lot of institutions which are really working on that. And Pakistan already has strong momentum in technology export. ICT export remittance reached approximately 3.38 billion during July to March financial year 2026, representing around 19.7% year-on-year growth, which is, I believe, it's a huge thing, and we should appreciate it also. And our Pakistan national AI policy also aims to develop 1 million AI professionals and around 10,000 trainers and educators by 2030. So if we connect that growing human capital with the local computing infrastructure, the opportunity become more larger, I believe, yes. And Pakistan has already shown that it can export technology talent. The next opportunity, I believe, is to export AI products, platforms, cloud services, and intellectual property. Because since long time, we always talk about that we are not manufacturing or building something at our own. We always try to import and use that. But I believe this is the right time. And now we are really doing an amazing job to developing such things at our own platform, at our own homeland. So that is how we move from outsourcing toward innovation and from simply selling services towards creating higher value digital assets.
Well, looking ahead, what is your long-term vision for Pakistan's data center ecosystem, and what role will facilities like Karakoram-01 play in shaping the country's digital economy over the next decade?
Okay, so when you talk about the vision, as I am working as a founder and CEO of Pro AI Global as well, and we have a broader vision as well. And now the national vision is also aligned. So my long-term vision, I see Pakistan develop a distributed national AI infrastructure ecosystem rather than viewing one data center as the final destination. So this is just a start, and which is an amazing start. That ecosystem should include AI-ready data centers, GPU computing clusters, sovereign and hybrid cloud infrastructure, strong cybersecurity, renewable energy integration, a skilled professional, which is very important. Universities, startups, international technology partnerships, and I would also like to see see stronger connectivity between academia, industry, government, and the startup ecosystem, because infrastructure create the maximum value when innovation happens around. And Pakistan target the developing 1 million AI professionals by 2030. And when we talk about the AI professionals, it doesn't mean that everyone will know how to do coding, because there's a very outdated mindset of some people that If we don't know the coding, we cannot be a AI professional. So I believe because when it comes to AI, so there is also a AI and human collaboration. So it is already into each and every department of each and every organization, whether it could be a HR, whether it could be a finance, whether it could be a supply chain, whatever it is. So if and definitely, for sure, when Pakistan is targeting developing 1 million AI professionals by 2030, becomes far more meaningful when those professionals also have the infrastructure. They will build a scale technology. And I believe over the next decade, I would like Pakistan to move from being primarily a consumer and service provider of technology toward becoming a country that builds AI, hosts AI, governs AI, and export AI. So facilities like Karakoram can become a part of digital backbone that supports that transformation, which is an amazing, I believe, initiative. And for me, the broader opportunity is very clear. Pakistan has a talent. Our ICT export are growing. We have national AI policy, and now we are strengthening the compute infrastructure as well. So if these elements continue to come together, Pakistan can becoming an increasingly more important contributor to the regional and global digital economy. And I believe the next chapter should not be only be AI in Pakistan. It should be increasingly be AI from Pakistan to the world.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Well, next up, we look at the impacts of the hot weather on vegetables and fruit production in the United Kingdom.